Hello again, lovelies. This is a continuation of the previous video that was titled Love is Stronger Than Death. And in this video, we're going to move pretty quickly here, at least I think, into guided meditation. I changed, or I added a sweater because sometimes when I drop into meditation and am doing energy work, I get really cold. So I put another layer on. Um, Before we launch into meditation, I do want to add one small piece or insert something that came through. It's funny, as the video was processing, as I was writing the little descriptor, that I want to make sure came through for you is the piece that the egoic piece, really. I feel like part of what we're being invited into is really an ego death. Letting go of that noise that I was talking about, letting go of the noise in your head that is keeping you frozen, keeping you from making the next right decision, keeping that portal that I spoke of, that clarity from opening up so that you can take quick and decisive action. In remembering that we are both a body, a messy human, and a soul, that remembering, that coming back together, that coming, bringing our soul and human together really requires an ego death. It requires letting go of old stories, letting go of old patterns, letting go of old beliefs, letting go of that noise that is keeping us confused and from the love that we deserve. And it's in that reconnecting, it's in that remembering that our whole system begins to really recognize that love, real love, divine love, that deeply rooted, deeply connected love is so much stronger than death, not just the death of our bodies and our return to our soul selves, but the death of our egos. And that feels really important. That almost feels more important. I think sometimes I get led down a path, and I was led down the path of mediumship because that's where the meditation began for me. But I just want to make sure, because I feel like the more important message for most of the folks in this collective is really that ego death piece, that letting go of what you know, letting go of what you believe, letting go of what you think, letting that all die off and remembering the truth of who we are, which is love, which is our much bigger, much freer version of ourselves. And I'm hoping that today's meditation will help you get quiet enough to let go. I'm going to take a sip of bubbly water. It's a very interesting spelling I just caught now. It's hibiscus. Hi. Silliness. Mm. All right. So we're going to go ahead and close our eyes or soften your gaze, whatever feels good. And if you haven't done so already, you can go and find yourself a nice quiet spot to be. You'll know the exact time of this video, but I'm anticipating about 20 or so minutes of meditation here, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see what wants to happen. Go ahead and find yourself in a place where it's safe to close your eyes, where it's safe to soften your gaze. And we're going to start, as we always do, by taking some nice deep breaths together. So breathing in and sinking your breath all the way down into your belly, into your pelvic bowl, And then exhaling and allowing for a nice big release on that exhale, maybe making a sound, a sigh, a groan, a moan, whatever feels good, and just letting that exhale be a deep, deep release. And one more time, breathing in, sinking your breath down, filling your belly, maybe placing your hand on your belly, feeling it expand, filling your pelvic bowl, opening here. And exhaling all the way through from your pelvic bowl up through your belly, out through your lungs with a nice big sigh, nice big release. And one more time, inhaling, allowing your breath to be the present moment, allowing your breath to bring you fully into your physical being, to bring you fully into your energetic being, to bring you all the way home. And allowing that exhale again to be a nice big release. Letting go of your day, letting go of your to-do lists, letting go of any conversation that came before this breath, letting go of anything to come. Allowing your in-breath to breathe you in to the present, and allowing your exhale to let everything go, releasing anything that isn't of or for this present moment, releasing anything that doesn't belong, trusting that if you release something that was in fact meant for you, it will return to you in the time and place it is needed. All that is meant for us will return to us in divine timing, in the timing of our soul. And we get to trust that. And I'm going to take one more breath with you. I'm going to invite you to allow your breath to return to its most natural rate and rhythm. I want you to draw your attention into a place in or around your central channel. So if you can imagine that you have a central channel, an open space, a beautiful open space from your perineum, from your root, running through the center of your body all the way up to your crown, all the way up. I want you to imagine this space wide open and clear, ready to move energy all the way through, ready to receive energy all the way through. Just inviting you to clear and open and soften this place inside of you. Readying yourself to receive. Readying yourself to receive the light, spirit, and the nourishment of Mama Earth. Readying yourself to receive any messages from the highest version of yourself. Ready to receive what is here for you from the deepest layers of knowingness inside your being. Readying yourself to receive love. And one more in breath, and I want you to draw your breath from this time the crown of your head, and I want you to draw your breath all the way down and through to your root And as you exhale, I want you to exhale all the way up your central channel from your root all the way out the crown of your head, releasing anything that might have been in the way, releasing any of the layers of the cobwebs, of the dirt, of the dust, releasing anything standing between you and your connectivity with divinity, with spirit, with the universe, with God, with Christ, Sophia consciousness, with the highest version of yourself, with whatever words resonate to keep this place open inside of you. Good. I want you to tune in to the length of your central channel. And I want you to draw your attention to what would be your third chakra, to your belly, to your solar plexus. Some of you might feel the energy here sort of just below your rib cage, a little higher up. For me, I tend to experience the energy of the third chakra in my lower dantian, which is 2 or 3 finger breaths below my belly button in the center of my body. Just feel for the place that feels like a yes in your system, whether it's up high or a little bit lower. Breathe in and look for the place in your system. And if you don't feel it, that's absolutely fine. This is one place where I'm going to invite you to fake it until you make it. Just choose a place in your belly. Choose a place in your solar plexus, be it your lower dantian, your loving life force center, or a little higher up, truly in your solar plexus, just below your rib cage. Find that place in you. I want you to take a nice deep breath in and see if you can open some space into your third chakra, into your solar plexus, into your lower dantian, wherever you feel the energy most in this place in you. Good. So you're just going to inhale and fill this space, expand this space in your belly. Maybe you see some light coming on in there. Maybe you just feel it opening. Maybe you feel your belly softening and relaxing. We hold our bellies in so often in this world. Let it bloop, let it flop out, and let it expand. We want you to take up space here. We want you to feel the space in this energetic center. Beautiful. And I want you to see, for some of you, it's going to feel like you're using your imagination here. For some of you, it's going to feel like you're using your imagination and making it up. And I want you to know that that is absolutely fine. I fully believe that the way our intuition comes online fully, the way we connect with our highest knowingness, is to use our conscious mind, our imagination, in service of our sentient awareness, in service of our intuition, of that more feminine knowingness. So for some of you, what I'm going to invite you to do is going to feel like you're using your feeling, your sensations, and your intuition. For others of you, you're going to be like, I'm just making this up. And I want you to know that that's perfect. There's no right way to do this. So, drawing your attention to your belly here, to your solar plexus, I want you to see if you can visualize a cord running through your central channel. Now, in my work, I tend to refer to this cord as the silver cord of connectivity. But for some of you, you might see a golden thread, you might see a rainbow cord, you might see a red licorice whip, whatever it is that you are visualizing right now, passing through the center of your central channel. I want you to shine a beacon of light on it here in your belly. And I just want you to notice it moving through the center of your solar plexus here. This beautiful cord. I know. And now I'm hearing some of you are like, yeah, now I'm stuck with a licorice whip. You can change it. Consciousness in service of sentient awareness. Make it a silver cord of connectivity, make it a golden thread, make it one red thread, make it whatever you want it to be. You can choose. What we're going to be doing is following this thread, following this cord of connectivity, and we're going to go on a little bit of a ride to visit your soul self, to visit the fertile void, to visit the furthest reaches of the cosmos where you, in your soul form, chose to embody the human that you have become here. So we're going to go on a little energetic journey. We're going to start at the root. So looking into your belly, seeing that cord moving through the center of your central channel. The first thing we're going to do is follow it down to the root. So I want you to use your mind's eye. I want you to use the eye of your heart. I want you to use your sentient awareness or your mind, your conscious mind, in service of your intuition to follow this cord of connectivity down from your belly into your pelvic bowl, into this second chakra area, this center of creativity, of fertility, of yasod, of communion. This second chakra, see that cord running through the second chakra, and then allow it to drop down to the root of your being, to your root chakra, to your first chakra, to Malkut, to confirmation, whatever your language is here. I want you to follow that cord down to your root. You can even put your hand there so that you can feel it. For some of you, it's going to be right in your perineum, just behind your genitals. For some of you, it's going to be further back, almost at your tailbone, wherever you feel it. I want you to feel it. I want you to feel almost like a knot there, almost like if you were to swing from your soul, you would be riding a rope swing from your root here. So I want you to let it be solid. I want you to let it be something that you can sink your weight into and feel here. And you might even visualize yourself going for a little swing here, forward and back and side to side from this cord of connectivity. Allow it to hold you. Allow it to support your weight. And allow yourself to swing ever so gently. You don't need to know the origin, even though I already told you. Just allow yourself to swing and rock a little bit. And for some of you, you're going to rock your way through the remainder of this meditation, and it's going to help you integrate the words that I'm speaking, the energetic frequency of my words, the energetic frequency of the moment. It's going to allow you, this rocking motion is going to allow you to receive it a little more easily, particularly if you're someone for whom this meditation, guided meditation, this activity is a little bit foreign for you. Just let yourself be rocked. Just let yourself be soothed. Listen to the sound of my voice and follow it for as long as you can. I want you to know that I will be providing a narrative for you to receive this message, for you to receive the energy work that I'm doing in concert with the message. And some of you may drift off to sleep, and that's perfectly fine. I want you to know that your only task, should you choose to accept it, is to open and soften and allow yourself to receive the message, allow yourself to receive the energy work in whatever way your system is capable of receiving it, whether you have conscious memory of it or not, Whether you follow my narrative all the way through, or you lose me and doze off, or you lose me and go to that sacred third space where you are receiving and you're not quite present, but you're not quite absent. Just know that your system and trust that your system will receive exactly what is needed as you receive this message. Beautiful. So, rocking if that feels good. Connecting, feeling the origin of this cord of connectivity, the silver cord of connectivity here at your root. Going to begin following it up. Going to begin following it up from your root, from Malchut, from Shekinah, from the root of the divine feminine energy entering your system. We're going to bring that nourishment in and up into your pelvic bowl, into the second chakra, into Yasod. I want you to see if you can hold the vision of that cord moving through this center of creativity, of fertility, of abundance, following that cord through to the very place that I asked you to look for it, through your lower dantian, your loving life force center, your chi center, all the way through your solar plexus, through the little channel, the little pump of where your etheric body and your physical body, where the third embodied chakra moves into your more etheric centers, your heart center, following that cord of connectivity through the solar plexus into your heart. Taking a nice deep breath here and opening your heart center, allowing it to be spacious, allowing your heart center to receive, following it up into the throat, into this place of compassionate communication, of discernment, bringing it up into the third eye, feeling it here, allowing your third eye to open, allowing your sacred vision to come alive. Your sacred vision to come alive and see this silver cord, this golden thread, this cord of connectivity moving through your central channel. I want you to follow it up through your crown, maybe allow your crown to sparkle and tingle a little bit as you notice it, as you notice your connection to the light of the divine, to the light of the universe. Feel your crown open more fully. See that cord moving through it. See it moving through your soul light, through your unique beacon of light, that invisible to the naked eye, eighth chakra. See that cord moving through your unique beacon of light, moving up and up and up through the ceiling if you're indoors, through all of the floors of the home or building you're in, following that cord up and up and up and out into the sky above you. Follow that cord up and up and up through the Earth's atmosphere, up and up and up into outer space, up and up and up through our galaxy, up and up and up and up and up and into the next galaxy, up and up and up and up, impossibly up through all of the layers of the universe, up and up and up and up, just following the energy, following the cord up. For some of you, you might want to play with perspective here and come out of yourself and see yourself sitting or lying in meditation with this cord of connectivity running through the cosmos up and up and up into the lower realms where the lower vibrational beings dwell, moving up and up and up into the upper realms where the light gets a little more thin and the sound gets a little tinny, up and up and up into the God light, up and up and up, beyond the beyond the beyond, until you come to a place of inky blackness. I'm going to have you pause here for a moment. And if you've taken yourself out of your body to see, I want you to bring yourself all the way back in and feel the length, the impossibility, I can't speak, the impossible length of this cord of connectivity. Before we move into the fertile void, before we move into that place where your soul chose to come into the human form that you're in, before your soul chose to become the human, the beautiful, messy, perfectly imperfect human, we're going to venture into that place in just a moment. We're going to do it together, but I want you to pause and feel the length of it. And I want you to know that some of you, wherever you are in your spiritual journey, will not be experiencing this as an up, but an in. So I want you to know that the up comes from a more traditional place, that more traditional place of heaven above and earth below, of Mama Gaia, of Mama Earth, of the divine feminine in the loamy, dark soil below, and the God light above. But I want you to know that this cord, this length that runs in this vision up and down, also runs all the way in and through. So if you've been feeling this energy not going up, but spiraling in, deeper and deeper inward, more deeply inward, this is exactly perfect also. And I feel the need to speak to it because some of you are feeling that, and I can feel the confusion. And know that up is in. It's all the way in. That the fertile void, the godlight, divinity is all inside of you. And as above, so below, and so is within. Beautiful. So I want you to stay here before moving into the void, before moving into that place of nothingness. And I want you to know that this cord of connectivity is your line of safety. This is your line of connectivity. This is your line of continuity. So if you're feeling a little bit of, I can't go in your heart, know that you need not dive in and let go. Know that you are attached. So long as you are here in human form, you can reach for this cord of connectivity and we'll begin to descend together. But for a moment, for just a moment, I invite you to dive, to plunge, to leap, to go in to that deep, dark nothingness and feel for a moment what it feels like to be pure energy, to be pure love, to be formless, knowing that you will return to your form in due time. Go ahead and take that leap, that jump, that dive, that timid step, and you can hold on. You can hold on if you need to this cord. It's still attached. It's still yours. You're in no danger. You can go. And I invite you to take a moment to just allow yourself to relax back and float here. Float in the infinite possibility and in the infinite emptiness and in the infinite fullness of this place. When you're ready, some of you want to stay here. You can feel free to pause this meditation and stay for as long as you desire. There is much available to you here. This place of lightness and darkness and possibility and nothingness. And for those of you who are ready to come back, congratulations for your bravery. I want you to begin to notice the cord calling you back from the fertile void, from the inky blackness of nothing and everything all at once, into the lightness of the God light, of the universe light. And stay here for a moment and feel the way the air feels here. Feel the difference between the fertile void and this place of infinite light. Following the cord back into the upper realms, noticing the quality of air and light and sound. Here in the upper realms, I experience it as almost tinny and light, but almost pink and thin and tinny here. You may have a similar experience, or you may have something all your own. There's no right or wrong here. You can't possibly do this incorrectly. Following your cord down into the lower realms where things feel a little thicker and heavier and maybe a little bit uncomfortable. This is where the lower vibrational beings tend to hang out. You need not linger here, but it's nothing to be feared either. We don't have high vibration without knowing low vibration. We don't have upper realms without lower realms. You can follow it safely down and through and into the cosmos, into the stars, through the cosmos, following that cord down and down and down through all of the galaxies, down and down and down into our own, down and down and down into the Earth's atmosphere, and down and down and down and into the sky above, and down and down and down through the roof of your home or building, and down and down and down into that beacon of light above your crown, following it down and through your crown, and down and through your third eye, and down and through your throat, and down and through your heart center, and down and through your belly, and down and into your pelvic bowl, and down into your root, where you connect with that ball of energy and just allow yourself to rock. Knowing that this cord, this connectivity to your soul self, exists through all time and space, all the time. So that when your human is its messiest, when the noise is the loudest, when the clarity feels furthest away, you're invited to tune into this cord of connection, to allow yourself to begin to rock and connect and remember that from which we came. We came from nothingness and everything. We return to nothingness and all things. And all of the possibility exists for us always. All of the love exists for us always. And to get quiet and discern what is truly for us, all we need to do is reach up or in to find the center of the center of the center of the void. And it's from this place where everything is quiet enough to hear, to feel, to know the truth of who we are. That we are bodies, our messy human bodies. And we are souls, souls of infinite possibility, souls that know love in its purest form. My cat just meowed in agreement. I'm going to invite you to take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to begin to notice your physical body, sitting in a chair, lying in a bed or on the floor. And inhaling again, just Maybe beginning to squeeze your shoulders and wiggle your fingers and toes. Exhaling and beginning to call yourself back into present time. Inhaling one more time and giving yourself a hug, maybe rolling your neck left and right, right and left. Calling yourself back all the way back, coming back and back and back into present time, present space. Inhaling one more time and allowing your eyelashes and eyelids to flutter open. Coming back in, all the way back in, all the way back in. And if you have a moment to pick up a journal and write, or time and space to allow yourself to be, or maybe you've fallen asleep and you can just rest here quietly, knowing that you are human doesn't have to be noisy. Your human can let go and connect with its magic without the mess. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on Wednesday.